Hey guys, how's it going? Jason here, and today I want to talk about the camera rig that I've been using for the past 3 years. So with this setup, we've probably done hundreds of corporate and wedding projects, and it has been so reliable. It has been such an effective tool in getting proper cinematic footage. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, especially if you're a beginner out there, you might be asking, hey, why do you need a camera rig? Why not just shoot with the camera itself? Well, number one, you want to impress your clients, so obviously it's better to shoot with a camera rig. But more importantly, it allows you to add mass to your camera. You're able to get more dynamic, shaky movements that you see in Hollywood films like these. So if you're not using a camera rig and you're just using the camera itself, you're not able to achieve these kind of movements because once you start moving, you're gonna have a lot of micro jitters in your footage. Even though I started it off with gimbals, I eventually transitioned to the camera rig because I really prefer the handheld cinematic look rather than that smooth looking footage. Let's look at the first component, which is the base. I'm using the Sony A7siii with the Tamron lens 35 to 150 mm f2 to 2.8 lens. The Sony A7siii is renowned for its video capabilities. It has the S-Log3 picture profile, which allows you to get the most cinematic footage. Combined with this beast of a lens, it allows me to be very flexible in my filmmaking powers. So in any given situations, I'm able to get really wide shots and also really tight shots as well, especially with that 150 mm focal length. Lastly, to round off our base, we do have the Smorig matte box with a top flap. For those of you guys who don't know what a matte box does, it prevents you from getting those shots when you're outdoors, when the sun is shining, and you're getting those like very uncontrasty, like bit blurry look because the sun is shining into your lens. So by having the matte box, you're preventing the sun from shining directly into the lens. Therefore, you're not gonna get those shots. Next, our component 2 is our cage. Here we have the Smorig half cage for the Sony A7 series. The reason why I got a half cage, it's because it's just minimalistic, right? I've tried full cages before, some that are pretty bulky and heavy, and I wasn't just into it. So when I bought a half cage and tested it out, it just felt so simple, so easy. And when I'm clicking all these buttons on the right as well, like there's no cage that's like preventing access at all or preventing me from like clicking those buttons. On top of the cage, we do have a Neewer Top Handle. So what it does, it just allows you to hold the rig like that, which makes it really fun to shoot with. And that brings us to component number 3, which is the monitor aspect. So we've been using the Atomos Shonobi for the past 3-4 years, and it has been working really well. Even though it's not the cheapest of brands, it's probably one of the most reliable monitor brands out there, and it's like really easy to use. You can input your custom LUTs into it as well so that you can see what the footage looks like with your LUT. With the monitor itself, we do have to connect it to the camera. So I've got the Dtap coiled cable, and I really like it because it just coils the cable instead of it just running around being messy. Next, we have the monitor battery linked to the cable that connects to the V-mount batteries. So this basically powers the monitor. And lastly, connecting the monitor to the top handle is the Neewer camera monitor mount. It's pretty easy to use. It will fit right onto your Smorig top handle and it will connect it to the monitor itself and allows you to just kind of like swivel left and right, and you can even swivel 180 degrees as well. Now, on a side note, if you want to get beautiful cinematic footage like us, we do have our very own cinematic LUT pack for Sony users who are shooting in S-Log3. It will make sure that you keep your brand consistent and get amazing colors each time you edit. All you gotta do is to just slap on the LUT onto the S-Log3 footage and you're instantly gonna get an amazing look to your footage. So if you're interested in that, please check it out in the link in the description down below. The next component, we do have our base plate, which is pretty hard to see from the rig, but it's basically this lower area right here. It helps provide the support of all the components in the camera rig and help connect everything together. Right underneath the camera, we have a quick release plate. I believe that's from Smorig itself. And this quick release plate is easy. It allows me to take the camera out of the rig really fast. It's just a D click and you just take it out. And if I need to use the rig again, I'll just put it back in. And together with the base plate, we've got the rods as well. So what the base plate and the rods does is connect all the components of the rig together. Now, the next component is the V-mount component. And this part basically powers the whole entire camera rig. So the reason why we use a V-mount battery over a camera battery is because a V-mount battery has a much bigger capacity. It's gonna last longer. Like one V-mount battery could last me a whole day of shoot. To power a V-mount battery, you need a V-mount adapter, which is this thing right over here. The V-mount adapter fits into the rod with the base plate, and you put the V-mount battery on top of the adapter. Now, there's a cable that I already talked about earlier, which is the one that's powering the monitor, and this one. And then we got another cable that has a dummy battery on it. It's a Coiled cable, and it'll go straight over here, powering the camera itself. The last component is the audio component. So here we've got a Smorig cold shoe mount that I bought online, and that allows me to put a Rode VideoMic Go on top of it. So this basically acts as a shotgun mic for my camera and capture any audio that I'm filming. So all in all, very mobile, very easy to hold, easy to carry as well, and you look like a monster holding it. So I hope this guide gave you good tips and ideas and what to purchase if you want to build up a camera rig yourself. Now, that's it for today. If you guys are interested on how we went from complete beginners to full-time filmmakers, please check out our Filmmaker Starter Kit, which is basically a roadmap of our journey. You know, the starter kit will contain email templates, the packages that we sell to our clients, and also how we deliver our photos and videos to our clients so that they will keep on coming back. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Stay focused.